Hey guys, I'm back. It's channel update time. There's some stuff to inform you of. Lots of stuff going on. Some stuff to tell you about. Some stuff you probably don't care about. But number one, I'm all excited. So I don't know what resolution you're watching this video in, but it is being recorded in 4K. Oh, yeah. So I'm doing some upgrades to equipment for the channel. I don't have the external microphone hooked up. But I have a fancy schmancy new camera. It does everything. It is awesome. It is amazing. And there's a video that you probably have already seen where I talked about the new camera in once. The Kershaw Decibel video. But it's an amazing camera. It was a gift from somebody who is just one of the best, most important loves of my life. What can I say? So anyway, I've got a fancy new camera that lets me do a lot better quality stuff. That lets me do a lot of stuff. I mean, I can practically edit the whole video on the camera, in fact. But just all sorts of features. The new editing computer should be here soon. Which gives me a lot more processing power to do cool stuff and whatever. But the editing process will be cut in half, which means I can do more. I can do more. But that's neither here nor there. That's behind the scenes stuff that you guys don't really worry about. So what do you care about? Number one, you probably care about the giveaway and when I'm going to announce the winners. So I'm not going to tell you right now. You're going to have to watch. Haha. Something that a lot of you guys have been asking for over and over and over is for me to come up with like a rating system for knives. Not just to say I like it, I don't like it, but an actual rating system. So I've been, toying with that a lot. Like, how do I do that? How do I come up with that? So I came up with something for that. And so, here's just, and I'm inviting all of you guys that watch to throw me your ideas for what else you think I should include in a rating system. So number one, in all these categories, it's from 1 to 5, 1 being crap, and 5 being, you know what? Here's a chorus of angels. There you go. So obviously 5 is good, 1 is bad. Ethan, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. You got really quiet for a minute, buddy. You need some help with that? Stand by, please. So the first category that we're going to be working with is, and these are in no particular order, it's just how I came up with them, originality and departure from previous designs, because I think that's important. With the caveat that sometimes a knife maker wants their knife to represent their product line or their signature. Hinderer, great example. A lot of time Hinderer wants a Hinderer knife to look and feel like a Hinderer knife, so we might not rate them on that particular one. But a great example for that is the new line of Kershaws. I'm always talking about they're really breaking away from what the traditional every Kershaw kind of looks the same thing looks like. So not necessarily a 100% original design, but if they're sort of breaking out and trying new stuff, departure from previous designs, we can check them on that. Number 2, fit and finish, and this is, the way I look at it, important to separate from number 5, which is production and out-of-the-box standards. So fit and finish to me is, the way it all goes together. Do the scales match up with the liners, or is there like an overbite or an underbite when they go together? Are all the screws flush to the same level, or do you have some screws that jut out and some that are really sunk in? Is anodizing on pieces all even and the same brightness and richness all across, or like they done differently? Are things tight and firm all throughout, or are there loose pieces and things like that? Are coatings evenly and uniformly done? Nice and consistent, or are they spotty and stuff like that? That's fit and finish. That's different than what we're going to talk about with production out of the box standards. Number 3 is function and mechanics. So how is it engineered well? Does it perform well? Does it, is it a flip? Ooh, that was a hard sound. On a flipper, does it flip well? Or does it, do you have to like flick your wrist all the way out to get it to work? Is it grindy and scratchy when it opens, or, you know, stuff like that? Number 4 is practicality and utility. So, you know, a great example of a knife that might get good marks in other places but fail at this is the Quartermaster Hannibal. Just a ridiculously large knife that, well built, good materials and everything, but what the hell are you going to do with it? It makes no sense. So, you know, does it offer good use? Or is it just ridiculously large or small, you know? Or is it just got a blade shape that might look really cool, but doesn't really offer you a good utility value for your money? And now we get to number 5, production and out-of-the-box standards. Okay, so production standards is how well is it made? Great example, M-Tech. You know, I'm always bitching on M-Tech. Some of you might think they look really cool, but they're made like crap. Screws fall out, they come apart, stuff like that. And out-of-the-box standards, that would speak towards our blade tests, our edge tests, our lockup tests, things like that. Number six, comfort and feel. So that's a really important one. When you put this knife in your hand, you know, does the clip bite into you, or if it's a fixed blade, you know, that's not apparent, but, you know, does the knife feel comfortable? There are hot spots. When you're using it, does it feel good to use? Does it feel weird? You know, that's important. A knife that doesn't feel comfortable or feel good to hold is not going to give you very good use over time. And then finally, number 7 is the cool factor. Because that is important. It's the least important. It's at the bottom of the list. But you know what? If you can have the other 6 and it's good, sure, you want a knife that looks cool. You want one you can show off to your friends, right? I mean, we're utilitarian folks and people. We want a knife that performs, but if all things being equal, why wouldn't you want one that looks good too? You shouldn't want one that only looks good, but I mean, if you can have it all, have it all. So if there's a cool factor to it, you know, we would like to have a cool factor to it. So those are the 7 categories that I'm rating, 1 through 5, and then at the end we'll average it out and give it an overall rating. I'm going to rely on my right-hand man on the Discord server, Golden Atlas, who's really smart about this stuff. I'm going to try to have like an online spreadsheet that people can look at where I can list all the previous ratings of knives that I've done to see where they all stack up. I see you over there, buddy. You're over by the stump. What do you got over there? Oh, cool. You got the cord.
That's mine.
No, that's mine.
No, pretending that's
Okay.
mine. Yeah.
But it would be kind of cool if people could, anytime they wanted, without having to dig through old videos, just sort of go on a spreadsheet. If they're looking and they want to see kind of how I rated stuff, just go and look at like a big spreadsheet of knives that I've done this 1 to 5 rating on. If anybody knows how to get it done, I'm sure he does. So that would be cool. Next up, barrel and blade. Now, you guys voted. I gave you a choice between Shit Hits Fan Box, barrel and blade box, and overwhelmingly, you guys chose to stick with Shit Hits the Fan. You might have noticed. Yet I did the May barrel and blade. I skipped April. The theme for May was individual first aid kit, and I had to do it. Subsequent to that, I was contacted by Barrel and Blade, and they asked if I would continue to review if they sent me the box for free. Big thing for me on this channel is that you guys can trust my reviews and know that everything I say about a product is 100% honest, that nobody's influencing me to say anything. I went back and forth a little bit with the representative to explain my position with that. You know, here's the deal. Free box is awesome, but the reason I usually turn it down is because the minute I tell somebody honest review, there is either, well, we can't have you say bad things about our product, or I never hear from them again. So I want you guys to know that to her credit, I'm not going to name her name because I don't have permission to name her name, but to her credit, she said, look, can you try your best not to, in her words, dog the whole box, or at least find something positive to say? And I was like, well, look, look at my old Barrel and Blade reviews. I like Barrel and Blade, even if I hadn't, and you guys too can, look it up. I've never dogged the whole box. I've always liked Barrel and Blade. There were an item or two here and there, probably at least one in every box I wasn't happy with, but that's me because I'm picky. But overall, I've liked Barrel and Blade, so that hasn't changed. And I have had something positive to say about every box. That's true. So I want to be upfront with you guys that with this understanding in mind, that I will be honest. I will say the things that I like, as I always have, but if there's something I don't like, I will be honest about it. So, we discussed it, and we understand each other's positions. But the thing is, there is no restriction. I don't have to fake anything. They are going to be providing me with a level 2 box every month that I'm not going to pay for. But you guys are going to still be able to trust that it's going to be honest. And here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to call me out if you feel like I'm being overly generous. What? You got 2 pieces of wood?
That there's spermies in them.
That's so cool.
That to kill ants.
Okay, you go kill those ants. But I also want you to temper that with watching my old reviews, because I have not been a Barrel and Blade basher. About 95% of the time I've been happy with Barrel and Blade. There's just been a couple items here and there that I haven't been thrilled with, but I am still dedicated to doing honest reviews. Another part of the deal is that I also agreed that I would do 2 videos for them a month, so the unboxing, and then I'll make a second video detailing something that comes in the box. So that's what they get out of it, and then that's what I get out of it. I get the box. I get to show you guys what's in the box. As a second thing, because they're being so generous with me, I'm going to return that to you. So most of what I get in those boxes is going to fold into more giveaways. Again, I don't want you guys to have any reason to distrust or be suspect of anything I'm reviewing and saying. So I'm not taking the free stuff for myself. I'm going to filter the vast majority to you. You guys might have heard me talk about what I call my reference collection that I can compare other stuff to as I'm doing reviews. So some of what comes in the box might stay in the reference collection, just so that I can compare and reference it to other stuff later. But most of the stuff that comes in the Barrel and Blade boxes is going to go out to you guys in other giveaways or situations like that later on. So if you have questions, or you're like, hey Doc, what's going on? I want to know about this. I highly encourage you to use the email addresses in the video description to ask those questions, and let there be total transparency about this. I will never try to pull a fast one or screw you guys over or be anything less than 100% honest with all of you out there about what's going on this channel. Okay. I will say, though, I have a lot of respect for Barrel and Blade. For even after I said, like, yeah, if I do this, it's going to be a 100% honest review. Most people who ask me if I want to review stuff for them after I say that, like I said, I either never hear from them again, or I get the response of like, well, you can't say anything bad about the product if we're giving it to you for free. And that's when I say to them, have a nice day, thank you very much, don't let the door hit you or the good Lord split you, and that's it. Barrel and Blade folks were very much with, we understand where you're coming from, and sure, as long, we want the people that watch your channel to know that we have faith in our product and we're willing to put it out there. So cool. But now what you're all waiting for, the giveaway results. So I'm in process of filming the video for the grand prize, the bug out bag. So we'll be doing that just a little bit. But for the 139 supplemental prizes that we're going to give away, I am just about done with that spreadsheet and sorting and all that stuff. So here's what I want to do. I've never live streamed before myself. I did the one live stream event with Carolina EDC reviews, and that was a lot of fun. I think I am going to announce the winners for the giveaway so far as my first live stream event. Now, I would like to do the winners. I'd like to be able to do this sooner than the day I'm going to throw out there, but I have commitments every other night, so I can't do a live stream until Thursday the 23rd. Okay, Thursday the 23rd. But Thursday the 23rd, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I would like you all to join me on a live stream, and I will put this on Instagram, and I will put this on my Facebook page. I don't know how it works, but I have until Thursday the 23rd to figure it out, how to do it. We will announce all the winners live on the air, and hopefully that'll be a good time. And then about a week later, we should announce the winner for the main bug out bag. That won't be live, but I will do the bug out bag video, and then at the end of that video, announce the winner of the main prize bug out bag, and that will be cool. And that's what's going on. So I have quite a few other companies that are offering me samples to, review of various things. I mean, tent, gaming chairs, camping gear, knives, flashlights, all sorts of stuff. Excuse me. And then, of course, the regular subscription boxes that I do, other products that I like, that I think you guys would like, doing more of the field testing, getting into, me and Aiden do geocaching, and he wants to show you some geocaching, so we're going to do some videos on that, and some other kind of stuff, some how-tos, some projects in the shop stuff. Have gotten so many new requested orders for custom work from you guys, and I have that all in the works. So you'll see some more of that. And whatever else you guys want to see, make sure that you just let me know. Send me emails, Facebook Messenger, links are all, in the video description. So, all right, guys, you are all awesome. I just want to let you guys know what's going on. Take another opportunity to thank you all for watching this channel, keeping it going and supporting it and making what it is, because it's you guys. I make the videos. You guys make the channel what it is. It's not me. Oh, I forgot the hat. I'll talk about the hat again, because I'll make a whole video called Doc P's new hat. You guys notice the new hat? It's a gift from one of you folks. But I want to give it special attention. So, all right, guys. I'm going to get going, getting that spreadsheet finished so we can meet our deadline and get online and give away stuff. And I got to play with this camera because it's so cool. All right. Thank you all. I appreciate every single one of you. You are all absolutely awesome. And I'll be back again real soon.